Hey guys, this is Coach Joe coming to you from inside the Holy Cronut, and today I'm bringing you the CWL Rising Week 8 matchup of the Holy Cronut versus Sheldon Massive. THC improves to 7-1 on the season after an 83-86 victory, takes the number 1 spot in the division, for now at least. Could have been 87 stars, but we opted to go for two 11v11 attempts late and only tripled on one of them, leaving two Town Hall 10s with 2 stars each. Last week we hit at 78% 9v9, but this week we dropped to 57%. But we also flip-flopped on 10v11. Last week we were 0 for 7, but this week we went 3 for 5, with log jamming 4-packing. The highlight of war might have been when 3 of Log's queen-spawned archers took out a Town Hall by themselves. Somehow no defenses could reach them, and everything else was dead. But they had 90 seconds to get it, and he got the double. Schneebly, Tush, and John 10v10 tripled. We went 4 for 4 on dips. Mike 11v11 tripled, and we came away with the victory. And now I'd like to introduce my co-host for this recap, the leader of the Holy Cronut, Log Jammin'. How you doing tonight, John?
I'm good, Joe. Those archers were clutch. I completely meant for them to wrap back around.
Right.
This is my incredible queen ability.
Right. It was a very, very excellent plan. The idea to use the queen ability so that the spawned archers would have nowhere to go except around a corner into the town hall. Just excellent planning, of course.
My favorite part about that hit was being on voice chat and being, 5 seconds ahead of y'all and laughing maniacally, and then you getting on and immediately being, you have got to be kidding me.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go right into the first hit of this recap. It's Napoleon doing a fresh 9v9 stoned hobo attack. Of course, it triples.
Get your popcorn out, Napoleon.
That's right. This one of the most confident people in our clan. He rivals John for that mantle. And so this is great. This is a plan that goes according to plan, or an attack that goes according to plan, in that he's coming exactly opposite of the Archer Queen. And, this is a back end hog situation, so coming opposite the Queen is semi-crazy. But if you kind of look at how his funneling ends up, you can see that now they were going to go towards the Queen.
Yeah, definitely a risky move, but the 3 golem and 4 golem hog attacks that are kind of in vogue now give you kind of a lot of room to play with how you're going to work through a base, because Town Hall 9 defenses just don't hit that hard, so golems can live a while.
Well, his 3 golem locations were perfect because they aggroed the defenses on almost half the base, half the outside of the base, and then the timing on his jump to make sure his golem would go in rather than swinging around to that archer tower, allowing the golem to go in and the wizards down there at 7:30 to finish off his funnel, keeps all of his bowlers and the queen just pointed right toward the other queen. I mean, there they go, and right at her, and then just pick off the 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock with his hogs.
Yeah, I like the fact that he has a golem tanking up at the top and saves some hogs for that situation. Just a really good plan.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how I think there's a golem right under it too, or maybe a second golem. Like, yeah, they're not going to help. Fuck you.
But all right, the second hit comes from Heisenberg, and this is what I like to call a queen walk up the butthole.
If the base had a butthole, it would be this base.
Yeah, Queen Walk Lalo, fresh hit, pretty early in the war. And this funnel he has here up at, 115 with a loon and a baby dragon. I mean, Queen's not going to go up, so, that's nice. And down at the bottom here, he's waiting for an archer tower to target his queen and then 1 wizard. And she's going in the butthole.
Kind of an interesting attack strategy too, right? Because he's only got 13 loons. He's only got 1 hound. He's got 14 minions, which is a lot of minions. And then he brought 4 rages with no haste or heal or anything. So,
yeah. 2 hounds. There's 1 in the CC, so 2 hounds.
He smashes the base, but I think that just how he thought about it was really interesting.
Well, yeah, one poison for the CC. The second poison's for the queen, and as you can see, no skeleton spell. So going into this attack, I'm watching it thinking, oh well, he's gonna path the queen up to get the queen, right? That's actually not his plan at all. She's just in there to clean out as much as she can, getting this expo. She's gonna take out another air defense and then a few more buildings. It's the minions. The minions are supposed to get the queen.
Yeah, and I was kind of shocked at how few minions end up aggroing into her and kill her. I mean, within 1.5 seconds. Might be something to look at for the future.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell initially here when he drops everything into her that the rage is I don't know. I'm putting words into his plan, but it seems like the rage is meant to hit the minions right as they hit the queen, and of course she chases a hound over to 830 there. But he saves his poison. He doesn't drop it early. He waits for her to stop, then poisons her, and then it's just a matter of the minions catching up.
There's nowhere for the minions to go.
Right. The queen has finished the enema.
The red bombs got taken out by the balloons coming in ahead of them.
Look at it right there. Just a few minions, pop, and she's dead.
And that's all she wrote.
And he's still got this half a hound here that hasn't popped, swag rage. Absolutely wrecks the base. The third attack... Huh?
I said destroyed that one.
Yeah. The third attack is XyttoChar doing a cold-blooded hobo on a 10v10. And he's bringing a CC golem on this attack, which I can only assume is for the extra hit points, the extra levels on it. Coming in from an area that isn't so close to a single target inferno makes it a little more worth it. And he gets a little luck from his queen, finishing off some of the core pathing to keep his hogs together.
Yeah, but again, this just kind of, back to basics. Make a really good funnel, and you can get a really good kill squad in there. And so he does a nice job of burning a Valk and using a baby drag and some different stuff to get that funnel down and get everything going where he needs to. I wish that geared up cannon would go down and wouldn't, pick off 4 bowlers, but it proved to be annoying.
Well, when I'm talking about kill squads for hog attacks, and I'm always talking about key buildings. Make sure the kill squad is getting the value. If you're bringing this many golems, you want this many key buildings, all that kind of thing. And the kill squad came in. It took out 2 expos, the heroes and the CC, and now the queen ends up taking out the bomb towers. But it doesn't get any of the wizard towers. But the thing is, if you're healing through the wizard towers anyway, they're not going to do enough damage to take out the hogs. So your hogs run through 3 wizard towers. Who cares? They're in a heal. It's not going to kill them.
I really liked his hog deployment in this one too, just because he didn't wait for the kill squad to completely peter out. Right? He saw that candidate specifically was taking stuff down, saw that the queen was down, and it's time to go. So get those hogs out through some defenses before the queen dies. The queen's got full health and ability sitting in the middle of the base. More cleanup is never bad.
Yeah, he was almost early, and that if he'd gone any earlier, the queen might not have taken out the bomb towers, and the hog pathing might have gotten messed up. But he also wasn't late, as you said. I mean, full health basically on the queen. So, just excellent timing. Excellent timing. The third hit is from Thang Long. That's John doing a shattered hobo. And this is one he self-scouted. He scouted with Pemberontok, one of his Town Hall 9s. He scouted this entry, and initially he was going to wall break in, but there's 2 wizard towers at 6 o'clock, so that was sketchy at best. So he decided, I'll just jump in. There's nothing outside of that expo at 1:30 that's going to mess up my pathing on my entry into the base, and I'll let them fight their way into the core.
Patient funnel, the Tesla popping at 6 really helps draw that left side golem in because it was getting ready to walk kind of around that wall.
Right, which almost got hairy there.
And obviously he knows that because he scouted it. But yeah, again, set up a really, really solid funnel, know where your troops are going, and all of a sudden your kill squad value is huge, and I think that's exactly what happened here.
So he gets his jump down, everything goes in. He does a late Valk drop, which I can only assume was meant to help fight through that wall. You didn't want it to go in front because it would have just died. So it comes in on the back end to help fight through the wall, and they're going to get in and take out the queen. And just extending the kill squad. Watch how much that ends up getting here as the hogs move forward.
Yeah, another skeleton trap pops, because I don't think he expected the kill squad to get that far, so that's some like extra bonus. King goes down, Expo, another bomb tower. It's looking real good at this point.
Didn't expect it to get that far. Let's be serious. We're talking about John. He expected the kill squad to triple.
I'm talking about the base maker, not John.
Yeah, and so
this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Couldn't swag the heel. Too many giant bombs here on the back end surrounding the Inferno Tower, but so many hogs survived this attack.
Yeah, and I initially was worried about that HUD at 3, but Joe informed me he had about 30 seconds left, so we're fine.
Was not close. Last that we're going to show is the 11v11 triple of the war. Mike DaddyFresh doing a Bolalo attack. It's not quite a Sui because he does bring kind of a golemless kill squad in, but I love his use of the Warden ability. As you'll see, he's going to use a heal to get the loons through the Inferno Tower, and the Eagle is going to be taken out relatively early into his loon phase. So the Warden isn't really necessary for the loon portion. So why don't we do a 4 giant kill squad with a bunch of bowlers and a rage, and just Warden ability now. And
yeah, look at this value.
It was a smart entry too, because when I hit this base, I'd come in the exact opposite side for the Town Hall 10 double. So he didn't particularly know what was over there, and kind of thought about the base completely opposite how I had.
Yeah, he didn't have, but the funneling was easy enough that he knew spread the bowlers out, they'll take out the external buildings and then just walk in.
Now again, if something's going to go wrong on this hit, it's a baby drag getting free, just wrecking a million balloons. Luckily, he locks onto 2 different hounds and pops both of them.
Yep, and they just take the baby out, and that's the one place there where if the baby had instead targeted a group of 10 loons instead of 2 hounds, that could have been a huge, huge problem.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he ends up with most of a swag hound here anyway. Half health, extra haste that he doesn't need, and just slams the base home for the late war triple, and brings us up to 86 stars. So that is this week's recap. We're 7-1 now. And leading our division, we've got Marshall's Nation, who is now 6-2, the final week of the season. And of course, one of the tiebreakers is head-to-head. So if they beat us, and neither of us loses the rest of the season, we'll both have 2 losses, and they'll be ahead of us. So that war is still the key to the regular season for us. But don't like to look too far ahead. We still got 2 wars left: Archer Outlaws and Kinnick Society in front of us, so we're concentrating hard on that. Log, do you have any final thoughts for this week?
Yeah, disappointing that Assam Autobots dropped off. We lost another clan in Rising, and in clan, I just want to shout out to all the boards out there.
Yep, it's a very common name. It's not known how common that name is, but it really is. So everybody out there, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
You spend hours raiding, building up huge piles of gold, only to log on later and find that someone else has raided you. There has to be a better way to protect your gold. But how? Put it in the gold storage? No. How about the clan castle? Dummy. Like the town hall, maybe? No way! Use the new and best way to store your gold with XyttoChar Bank. At It's All Gone Bank, we put the thieves to work, with all 132 of our locations staffed entirely by goblins. And since It's All Gone Bank is a subsidiary of Gobstolet Group, you can rest easy knowing that your gold is in good hands. It's All Gone Bank. Give us your gold.